So hello folks, how are you doing? As you can see by this wonderful steering wheel, we are sitting in a new Lotus car again. And yes, there has been a lot of debate about how can Lotus now make such heavy electric cars when they have always been doing, let's say, lightweight petrol cars. And yes, the question is reasonable, but nevertheless, we just have to judge the product by what it is. And I have to say that this is a really good car. And I'm not biased, I'm not getting paid by anybody, but the stableness in driving, the high-speed stability, the power delivery we will just see on the race box and the accelerations, the interior build quality with this gray Alcantara or suede at the ceiling, but also at the steering wheel. Nice details as those seat belts here that just look amazing and give the, let's say, Lotus colors a credit. Just make up a really good car. But without further talking, you are here for the acceleration figures. This is the S version, so that means let's say from the start on, you will just see in the acceleration video, it won't have, let's say, this brutal punch as the R model. So let's say 0 to 50 is rather conservative, but then after 50 it just keeps pulling, and it's everything you could expect from a sports car. Last thing to say before we're doing the acceleration, you are turning heads everywhere that you go. Everybody is looking at the car, giving thumbs up and is being astonished. The presence on the Autobahn in your rear view mirror must be amazing. I haven't seen it yet, but must be amazing. And this is enough talking. Let's look at the acceleration figures. Country road first, then 100 to 200 on the Autobahn. So that was flat 4.28, and you can really feel that there's more or less the 0 to 60 kilometers per hour is rather, as said, as conservative. It's rather slow, you can almost say, but in the last 50 kilometers it really brings up the power. There you have the feeling it's not 600 horsepower and 750 newton meters, but something like 800 horsepower feels like. Let's run in the other direction and see if we can get a better time. By the way, state of charge is at 97%, so that means also on the Autobahn we will at least have 80% once we now approach the Autobahn. Yeah, 4.2 again. Yeah, the stableness is simply amazing. Winter tires are of course not ideal, but how flat this car keeps and how it pushes, oh my goodness. It feels so much like a sports car, despite the total weight. Let's get out on the Autobahn, see 100 to 200 times, because from a subjective feeling, the 600 horsepower and 750 newton meters really play a big role there. So guys, it's not only about the power of the car, but also about the charging speed. 350 kilowatt it's currently charging. We just put it on at 18%. The car is just charging at 340, even up to 350, which means 1500 kilometers charging speed per hour. You can do the math, what is possible, let's say within 10 minutes then. That's 31 minutes to get it to 95% from 20%. It's just simply insane. Electronically limited to 250, runs very smooth. Same number more or less in the low sevens again, 100 to 200, which seems to be a very strong pull, and actually it could be even a tiny bit faster, I believe. if you start from way under 100, because it takes some time until the boost builds up, like almost like a turbo car, which I really like, because it's a very nice feeling once let's say the turbo pressure and the torque comes up and gives you that pull, a very natural feeling, very usable power every day. So I think we've seen some very reliable times. That's the most important part. And as said, not only the charging power up to 350 kilowatt is something truly amazing with this car, but also the way it delivers performance. You can really feel it's made for the Autobahn. It's made for people who love petrol cars, because it has this progressive power band. It feels like lots of torque. It's not this nasty electric car punch that you get from 0 to 50 and after that it gets slow. No, it's this truly, let's say, a natural feeling of a engine with a lot of torque and with a lot of engine displacement. Very similar to what we already experienced in the Electra S, actually, which more or less has the same powertrain. And also the figures are great. We have the low 4 seconds, 0 to 100, which could be even better if we didn't have winter tires. And we have 7 seconds, a bit more than 7 seconds, 100 to 200, which is right there with the competition. And I mean, comparing that to petrol cars, you all know that this is RS6 performance territory, or faster. It is faster than an RS6 performance. This is M5 competition territory. So it's a lot way away from slow. And bear in mind that there's an R model. This is only the S model. So if you want more, you can opt in for that one. And it's a totally different league again with additional 300 horsepower. Really looking forward to your comments, what you think about this car, what you think about the Lotus strategy, and really looking forward also to share you the next cars in the next video.